Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ryan here, and today we're back with another staff interview. Today we're going to be talking to Thomas, or Slipest. He is the owner of Plexverse, and I'll kind of let him talk about that a little more, but it is one of the studio partners for Mindplex. So if you want to introduce yourself and say hello, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, hello, my name's Thomas. I'm currently the owner of Plexverse and I'm a former quality assurance administrator at Mindplex.
Yeah, so actually, if you guys go back on my channel like a few years ago, you can see I actually did an interview with you. I want to say this was probably in like 2019, somewhere around there. But yeah, it's been
Around
a while.
4 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. So how have you been doing? What have you been up to since then?
I've been pretty good. Been going through school, done a lot of more Minecraft stuff. I actually started working for another featured Minecraft server on Bedrock Edition,
Nice.
in addition to doing stuff with Plexverse. But yeah, kind of been taking a step back, relaxing in life, and slowly working away at all this stuff at Minecraft.
Awesome. So just for some of the viewers that are listening in that don't know what Plexverse is, do you want to kind of give us a rundown on kind of what it is and what kind of the future is of Plexverse?
Yeah, so basically, Plexverse is a game studio that is creating games on Mindplex. So when Smido D bought Mindplex again, he turned it into sort of a Roblox-style system where it's no longer just a server with some games on it. It's where anyone can make games on it, and pretty much if you have an idea and you know how to code, you can make it on Mindplex and anyone can play it. It's not just limited to people who are hired by Mindplex or work for Mindplex. It's just if you're part of the studio, you're able to make a game you want, and we are right now partnered with Mindplex, and we're currently creating Micro Battles, Sky Wars, and Speed Builders, and we've got some more games on the way.
Awesome, man. Those are three of the I think three big fan favorite games for
Oh yeah,
for Mindplex. So you guys are gonna get a lot of players doing that. So kind of going back to that studio partnership thing. Were you guys? I've heard, I don't know how much you can say, but I've heard rumors that you guys were kind of already like trying to create this server, and you were going to try to push it out yourself when Mindplex wasn't actually when everyone heard it was going under and before Sam bought it. Is that true, or how did that whole process work?
yeah. So originally, when Mindplex shut down, before everyone knew about Sam buying the server, I kind of just wanted to make like a recreation of the server, bring back some games, and obviously fix a lot of the issues that were on the server. Not to like make something super successful or make a business, but just something where people who like Mindplex games can play them and have a good experience and reconnect with the old community. And then when we found out that Sam was buying Mindplex again, we kind of thought that we'll let him do his thing. He'll probably do a good job of it, and we'll just sit back. And we didn't really want to compete with like the official Mindplex, so we kind of stopped operations there. And then later down the line, when he announced his plan for the server, we realized that we could still do what we want to do in conjunction with what Mindplex is planning to do. So I reached out to Sam, and we worked on a partnership, and that's where we are now.
Awesome. Were you guys the first partners with Mindplex?
No, there are some other partners before us,
Okay.
But we were like one of the first three, I'd like to say.
Nice. And how's that? I don't know. I know you guys are kind of under NDAs and stuff, but how's that partnership working? Is it beneficial for everyone? Have you guys found yourselves enjoying the partnership? What's kind of been some of their expectations of you and your expectations of them, and just kind of how's that whole process went?
Currently for like making games, they do have a review process, so they want to make sure that the games that you're making are up to standards. They don't want everyone making clones of like really shitty games, and so they have a reviewing process where they'll hop on the server and they'll test out your games and see if it's something they actually want on the server. In terms of benefits for us, Marvel's been pretty helpful. They've always given us direct connection to developers and managers working on the team. So if we ever have like any concerns or issues, we find a bug with it, usually gets fixed pretty quickly, or we get answers really quickly, and it's been quite helpful.
Yeah. How is which game that you guys have been designing have you found to be the most challenging game to design, or one that's the hardest to code and get perfect?
I would honestly say that most of the games we've done so far have been kind of easy in terms of coding them. It just takes time. Not many huge challenges. I would say that one of the most expansive games that we're doing right now is Speed Builders. It's not just going to be, your average Speed Builders game. We are planning on adding a lot of progression down the line, even, like making your own builds, uploading them, letting other people try them, a tier system, leveling system. And we're going to eventually do the same for Sky Wars and Micro Battles, but we've got a lot planned for Speed Builders, and then also a new game that we're going to be releasing, which hasn't been announced yet.
Awesome. And if someone's interested in kind of following along with on your guys' journey on Plexverse and kind of what you guys have been doing, where can they go to get some more information?
Yeah, we have a Discord. It's discord.gg/Plexverse.
Awesome. I'll make sure.
And in there we post. Yeah, we post videos, lots of sneak peeks. So we make a ton of new maps, and I'll post little renders that I do of those. Videos of gameplay. We also do town halls and Q&As, and at the last one, we let a few lucky people actually hop on the server and play.
Awesome. And who have been some of kind of the other people that have been helping you out with the server that have been big contributors?
I would say the top 3 people who've been working on the server have been me, a former QA and former game master at Hypixel named Justin. He's currently our head of QA, and then also our head developer, Cookie Billy, who also works for Mineplex as a developer.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've seen Cookie Billy. He's pretty active in all the Discords, and he seems like he's really good about reaching out to the community and answering questions and all that stuff, so that's good. And I know you can't really speak on this too much, but do you have any sort of expectations about when your games are going to be finished versus when they're going to come out for the public to play? Are you guys planning on letting people play your games before Mineplex releases? How is that going to work?
For Plexverse, a lot of our games are, in a playable state right now. Obviously, there's be a lot more features that we want to add before release, but right now they are playable. I don't think we'll be releasing our games to be able to play before Mineplex releases itself, and we don't really have a, secret timeline of when Mineplex is going to release. I think everyone would have hoped that it released last year, but, unfortunate delays, and there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done, so
yeah,
don't really have a timeline on when it'll actually be available, but when Mineplex releases, we'll be ready.
Awesome. I guess, and it's good to make sure that everything's patched up first, because you don't want to release a big server like that and then have it be full of glitches and bugs and stuff like that. So it's I know everyone's impatient, but I'm more of the I would like it obviously to come out soon, but I'm more of like, you want to make sure it's done right, do it right the first time, because if it had a bad release, that could be bad for the server. So I'd rather wait than be rushed. Exactly. Well, I appreciate you taking some time out of your day to hop on and do this interview with me. And I'll make sure to link your Discord in the description. And I think you guys have a forums or a website too. And we do. I'll put that in the description as well. And if you guys have any questions about the server, don't be afraid to comment them. And maybe I can ask Thomas for you guys, and I can create like a little post with some of his replies if you guys are interested in that. So again, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for taking some time out of your day to do this. I really appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next time.